Could you tell a little bit more about what are those a few ingredients that people should think about when they're thinking of doing a storytelling video? Are there any like few steps or techniques that you would like to tell about?
All the content which is based on storytelling, it doesn't matter, it could be text, it could be video, it could be graphic design, it doesn't matter, it can be interface. All the ingredients are every time the same. You have to have a character, you have to have opponent, you have to have a conflict, and some kind of success. So if you have these components, then there's a core ingredients in any type of communication unit, so it solves that technique. And other things, the format, how many different stories are incorporated in one, it doesn't matter actually. So these are core. As an example, because the examples are always good, so another casual everyday story of your, I don't know, like event which happened, shot with smartphone, that could be, perfect story. In that case, if it has these ingredients. So if you start introducing yourself in that moment, you describe what issues happened there, what was the struggles, and how you succeeded about that event. So with these ingredients, there's some kind of story, not just a drop of the facts, on the sheet. On the one spectrum, you can do these video stories just by your smartphone. But on the other spectrum, you can create stories which builds whole brand awareness, experience, and incorporates the meaning, the mission of the whole company. So the spectrum is broad, but as I said, like for a personal branding, for everyday communication, and trying to implement storytelling in everyday communication, you can do storytelling also.
Talking from my own experience, when I do these shorter videos for myself or my personal brand, where I don't really spend a lot of time and they're quite quick videos, those still work. And maybe sometimes I don't include all the elements, but they still work as, just to keep the flow going, just to keep people watching. But I did notice when I did the longer production video, where actually we spent a few months on working and filming and really investing our time, that did make a difference because of that longer video, because of that story and everything. People also started viewing me a bit differently, that I would take that additional step to actually make a story, show myself more professionally. So I think it's also it's good to have these shorter videos that you make yourself with your phone. But sometimes, depending on where you are in your life and what you need, what are your goals, it's also good to have these longer content videos and made more professionally.